Genesis chapter 6. In a world growing darker by the day, people multiplied upon the earth. But with the growth came corruption. The sons of God saw the daughters of men and took them as wives. Giants walked the earth in those days, mighty men of old, heroes in name but not in heart. God looked upon the earth, and what he saw grieved him. Wickedness had filled the hearts of men, every thought, every intention, continually evil. The Creator, who once called all things good, now sorrowed. He regretted making man. His heart was broken, and so he declared judgment. I will wipe mankind from the face of the earth, both man and beast, birds of the air, for I am grieved I made them. But one man stood out. Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. He was a righteous man, blameless in his generation. Noah walked with God. God revealed his plan to Noah. The end of all flesh has come before me. The earth is filled with violence. I will destroy them with the earth. Then came the instructions. Build an ark, a vessel of salvation, for Noah, his family, and a remnant of animals. 300 cubits long, 50 wide, 30 high, a window above, a door in the side, 3 levels deep. God would send a flood, waters that would cover the whole earth. But he made a covenant with Noah. You shall enter the ark, you, your sons, your wife, and your sons' wives, and you shall bring 2 of every living creature into the ark to keep them alive. Noah listened. He obeyed. He built. As the world around him mocked or ignored, Noah worked in faith, preparing for what had never been seen. And thus Genesis 6 ends, with a warning of judgment, a promise of mercy, and a man set apart by grace.
Genesis 7. The time had come. God said to Noah, "Go into the ark, you and all your household, for I have seen that you are righteous before me in this generation." He was to take 7 pairs of every clean animal and 2 of every unclean, birds of the air, male and female, to keep their kind alive upon the earth. God gave the warning, "In 7 days I will cause it to rain on the earth for 40 days and 40 nights. I will wipe from the face of the land every living thing I have made." Noah obeyed. At 600 years old, he entered the ark with his wife, his sons, and their wives. Animals came to him, just as God had commanded. Then the door was shut, and on the 7th day, the fountains of the deep burst open. The windows of heaven gave way. Rain poured down for 40 days and 40 nights. The waters rose. They lifted the ark. It floated above the judgment below. Mountains vanished beneath the waves. All life outside the ark perished. Every bird, beast, creeping thing, and human. Only Noah and those with him remained alive, and the waters prevailed, covering the earth for 150 days.
Genesis 8. The floodwaters had covered the earth for 150 days. But God remembered Noah. He sent a wind across the earth. The waters began to recede. The fountains of the deep and the windows of heaven were closed. Rain stopped. The ark came to rest on the mountains of Ararat. Little by little, the waters continued to decrease. After 40 days, Noah opened the window of the ark. He sent out a raven, then a dove, but the dove found no rest and returned to him. 7 days later, he sent her again. This time she returned with an olive leaf in her beak. 7 more days passed, and when Noah sent her again, she did not return. At last, the earth was dry. God spoke to Noah, "Come out of the ark, you and your family, every living thing with you." Noah stepped out onto dry ground. His first act was worship. He built an altar to the Lord and offered a sacrifice. God was pleased, and he said in his heart, "I will never again curse the ground because of man. While the earth remains, seed time and harvest, cold and heat, summer and winter, day and night, shall not cease." Genesis 9. God blessed Noah and his sons. "Be fruitful and multiply. Fill the earth." Fear of man would now be upon every beast, and for the first time, man was given permission to eat meat. But the life of the animal was sacred. It must not be consumed. Then God made a covenant, not just with Noah, but with all living creatures. "Never again will I destroy all flesh with a flood. This is the sign of my covenant. I have set my rainbow in the clouds. Whenever the bow appears," God said, "I will remember my promise." Noah's sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, would repopulate the earth. But even after judgment and grace, sin remained. Noah planted a vineyard. He drank of the wine and became drunk. Uncovered in his tent, he was seen by Ham, who dishonored his father. But Shem and Japheth took a garment, walking backward to cover him. When Noah awoke, he spoke a word over his sons. "Cursed be Canaan, the son of Ham. Blessed be the Lord, the God of Shem. May Japheth dwell in the tents of Shem." And Noah lived 350 more years. Then he died.
Genesis chapter 10. These are the generations of the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. From them, nations were born, languages multiplied, territories expanded. Japheth's descendants settled the coastlands, the Gentile nations. Ham's descendants, Cush, Mizraim, Put, and Canaan, filled the lands of Africa and parts of the Middle East. Among them was Nimrod, a mighty hunter before the Lord. He founded cities, Babel, Nineveh, and others, the first empire builder. Shem's line included Eber, from whom the Hebrews would come. These were the clans by their families and languages, their lands and nations, scattered after the flood.